Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nurse Michelle here. You're in a channel where I make nursing videos, lifestyle videos, and occasional travel vlogs. If you like content like that, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. So today's video is going to be interesting. Choosing a nursing specialty can be one of the toughest decisions to make within your career. This decision comes fairly easy to some people, and to others it does not. In this video, I'm going to be sharing some helpful tips to help make your decision making smooth. This might also serve as a confirmation for those of you out there who already know what you want to do within your career. This video is not strictly for nursing students who have not graduated yet. This can also serve as a guide for my fellow nurses out there who are kind of caught between what to do within their career, who are like tired of where they are and they want to transition to something else. I hope by the end of this video you will have peace with your decision making. So let's get started with this video. I'm going to list 5 qualities that you should consider when making your decision. First thing, consider the patient population that you want to work with. So thinking in terms of age. What age group do you feel the most comfortable working in? Some people are really great with pediatrics or neonates, and others are not. I'm one of those people that knew for a fact that I did not want to do pediatrics. So I knew that I did not want to do anything in regards to little children or even just children in general. And for others, that might be your calling because you feel comfortable with that age group. You want to pursue your career in that direction, which is amazing. Some people might be comfortable with working with neonates, so this can involve L&D, mother baby, NICU, in the pediatrics, anywhere from newborns to 18-year-old individuals. Just keep in mind with this patient population that you're not just taking care of the patient, which is the child. The family is a part of your care, so you're not answering to that child, you're answering mainly to the family. So just keep that in mind. Others on the other side of that spectrum like working with the elderly and working with the elder population. So places like the nursing home can be good for you. Anywhere in gerontology can be good for you. Maybe like hospice. Not to say that only the elderly are in hospice, but that's where you can find a good majority of that age group. So another thing to consider is the type of setting. Some people prefer working a 9-to-5 shift, and the setting in where you can find those hours would be in the primary care setting. So anything that has to do with family medicine, so like outpatient centers, doctors' offices, schools, things like that can give you the quality of life that you want in working that 9-to-5 Monday through Friday schedule. If you prefer to work in this outpatient setting, I think it might be a little difficult to attain a job as a new grad in this specific setting, just because your retention rate there is really high. A lot of people tend to not leave their job because they're just so comfortable there. So just keep that in mind in the future. Another setting you can work in is acute care settings, which includes the hospital setting, which I believe majority of nurses dive straight into as new grads. So in the acute care setting, this is where I started. I was in the ICU in the hospital. If you like flexible hours, this is the place for you because you work 36 hours a week or 40, but mainly 12-hour shifts, so 3 days a week, and you get to have 4 days off in that entire week. Within the acute care setting, you can also choose to work night shift versus day shift to your preference, so there's just a little bit more flexibility there. Another thing to consider is pathophysiology. Which part of the body excites you? What anatomy excites you? What disease process excites you? A lot of people get into cardiac nursing because they love the heart and they love how it functions, and so they want to pursue their career in that field, taking care of the cardiomyopathies and the post-op cabbage patients and all that. So if you have a specific pathophysiology that interests you, then you can definitely dive into that within your career. So neuro, psych, if mental issues are interesting to you, then definitely get into psych nursing. There's a slew of disease processes that can help guide you into the field you want to get into. Another thing to consider is your personality. How well do you work under stressful situations? So places like the ED or critical care, the ICUs, tend to be more chaotic, and people that are like extroverts that thrive in such chaotic environments prefer working there because it gets their blood pumping. So if you're the type of person who like stressful situations, then definitely look into emergency room, and critical areas like the ICU, PACU, progressive care units, intermediate care units. You know, you get to see a lot of sick people there. So if that's what floats your boat, then definitely go for it. So on the other side of that spectrum, if you're a person that thrives in a calmer environment, then definitely look into things like home health care nursing or like rehabilitation nursing, just something to keep you at that mellow state while still working as a registered nurse. The last thing to consider is money. If you are money driven, then definitely look into acute care nursing, that setting, because that's where you'll make most of your money. Just being in the hospital, they tend to pay you more because they need nurses in the hospitals. So within that hospital though, places like the ED, critical care, I think L&Ds might pay you a little more just because they are really specialized. So think about that when you're making your decision in what you want to do with your career. Keeping all that in mind, while you're in nursing school, I feel like you kind of have a feel of where you want to be. So definitely use your gut to help guide you into where you want to go. For me personally, through nursing school, I realized that pediatrics was not for me. L&D was not for me. I just did not want to work with that patient population. Even though I'm a woman and I'll have kids one day, I preferred not to work with that patient population. So I knew what I did not want. The beauty with nursing is that it is very fluid. So if you start in one spot, you are not stuck there, guys. You can move and maneuver throughout different levels within the field. For me personally, I started off in the ICU as a new grad. I made my decision my senior year of nursing school. After I did my clinical practicum in the ICU, I realized that that's where I wanted to start my career. And I worked there for a year, realized that, you know, I might want to try something different. So that's when I went into PACU nursing. Even though it's still considered critical care, the setting, the way they do things is different. So, you know, I got my foot in that ICU door while working as a PACU nurse, and I bounced back and forth between ICU and PACU from what you guys have seen in my videos. So, and I also did home health care on the side. So nursing is just really versatile. You can do so much with it. I hope this video helps you guys out there. Leave a comment in the box below with anything you want to share with me. Any video suggestions you guys want me to speak on, please leave it in the box below. Do not forget to hit that like button if it helps you out. Don't forget to share this video with all your nurse buddies, all your family members that are nurses, your friends, all that. Share this video with them so that they can also get this valuable information. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.